Our speakers for the day. So let me just let Ms. Sakira come up while we do some setup for our technology. Let's give her a hand.
Good morning. Can I move this just a little bit? Do you mind if I move it to the side just a little? Is that a problem? Because I might trip over it. I fall a lot. Yeah, there you go, because I'm right there. Okay. Okay. Thank you. They're going to plug it in. I don't know where they're going to put the projector. Good morning again. Good morning. As Anita said, my name is Sakira Jackson, and I am what you call a business doctor. How many people out there know what a business doctor is?
A doctor that helps you with your business.
I like that, I like that. What kinds of things do you think a business doctor would help you with in your business?
When your business is sick, they call the doctor.
Hello, I like this woman already. So, if you think about the kinds of things that small business people have to do in their business, what kind of sicknesses do you think that a small business owner might have? Anybody?
Financial.
Financial, yes.
Psychological.
Psychological, yes.
Marketing.
Marketing, yes. Resources, absolutely. As a business doctor, my job is to help you identify those things that are challenging in your business. We have a saying as business doctors that when the CEO gets sick, the business catches a cold. So we want to help you figure out what your illnesses are, or what your challenges are, or what your belief systems are, because those are illnesses too. You know, we can be sick in the head. Anybody know somebody who's sick in the head? Only one person, really? See, that, okay, back in the back. Thanks, Arnell, appreciate that. The reason I ask that question is because as a society, we tend to be a little bit afraid of psychology. It's the reason why I call myself a business doctor and not a business psychologist, which is what I actually am. Because the label psychologist limits immediately, because people are afraid to get on the couch. They're like, oh my gosh, she's going to psychoanalyze me. I don't want to be psychoanalyzed. Anybody know that feeling of being psychoanalyzed? Nobody? Really? God, it's quiet out there, so I guess I better go sit down because I don't really hear anything.
No.
See, what I'm going to be doing today is talking about behavior, business behavior and individual behavior, because you behave a certain way in your business and results show up, right?
Right.
So if you don't behave properly, what happens? So when we talk about success, do we think that there are success behaviors?
Yes. Yes.
Behaviors that can be repeated so that you can have success?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a little bit of that. Okay, here's the thing, because see, I like, it's kind of that, what they call call and response kind of thing. So here's what I'm going to do. If you hear me say something that sounds like something that might make a little sense to you, you can raise your hand. You ain't even got to talk. But if it sounds like something that really resonates with you, then you raise 2 hands. And if it sounds really like something you want to say, all right, that's me, stand up. So we got 1 hand up, 2 hand up, stand up. Can we do that? Yeah. Oh my God, you know what, Nita? You didn't tell me. Nita, you should have told me. I wouldn't have cared. Because see, I thought there were some people here who wanted to be successful. And so I thought I would come and help a little bit.
That's right.
But if y'all don't want to be successful, you know what? I could be at home in the bed. Because I was doing like this, and at 5:30 when the alarm went off, I was like, promise Nita I was going to be there. But if all y'all don't have nothing else to do, I certainly do, because sleep is something I don't get because I'm in my doctoral program, and I'm usually up till 2 or 3 in the morning. So whenever I can get some extra sleep, I'll take it. Anybody know that feeling?
Yes.
Okay, I need a, oh, wait a minute, I got 2 hands up in the back. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So see, here's what I want you guys to think about. I have a program, it's called called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Results. And I was talking to Father Todd a little bit ago. Father Tim said to me, it's not about what you think, it's about how you think. And I said it's about how and what you think. Because if you ain't thinking right, you ain't getting the results that you want. So if you look at the results you're getting and it's not the results you want, then you might want to ask yourself, how and what am I thinking? Okay, yes ma'am, we can say yes, yes, we can say amen. See, I heard this minister on Tuesday who said that we have a misunderstanding of what "can I get a witness" means. Because back in the day, and for my pigmentally challenged brothers, don't be offended, but us who were not pigmentally challenged back in the day were not allowed to witness. So when we went into our churches, where we were able to be all the same, when the pastor said, "Can I get a witness?" it was allowing us to be the men and women we are. So when I say, does anybody understand? I'm really saying, can I get a witness? So if anybody in here says, one hand up, two hands up, stand up, you saying, yes, I can witness that. So I need that kind of energy, because what really drives the achievement of success is passion. So if you're not passionate enough up in here, you probably need to believe, because it's a whole bunch of people up in here who are passionate about their business. I'm passionate about the business of success. I'm passionate about spiritual science, which is to teach you where your success lies. So if none of you want to be successful, let me know now so I can go. So we're going to try this one again.
Right.
Is anybody in here
Yes.
looking to be successful?
Yes, I am.
I gotta stand up in the back.
Amen.
I gotta stand up in the back. That's what I'm talking about. See, when you talk about success,
Yeah.
does anybody know anyone who's successful that walks around like, or do you get excited when you're successful? Do you get happy when you're successful?
Amen.
Yes?
Yep.
Yes?
Hold your head up.
Yes, yes. So when you talk about your personal business, you need to be talking about being successful in a passionate way. You need to bring that energy up. You get up in the morning and you kind of like, oh Lord, I gotta get up again and go to this business that I created that ain't making no money. Oh man, I really don't feel like it. Well, I'm trying to talk to you about something that you should be doing. You should be happy. Because there's a whole bunch of people who wish they could start a business.
That's right.
Because see, there's 4 things you need to have in order to get that which you want. I call them the 4 reallys.
Okay.
The 4 really, 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 reallys. Those 4 things that you really, 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 really need to do. You need a wish. And a wish is a thought. Remember? I wish. That means I'm thinking, right? So you start with that. You say, okay, I wish I had a business. I wish I could make some money. I wish I could be successful. How many have that wish? Oh, I love it. Got some people in the back standing up. So you start with the wish. And then the wish turns into a desire. I desire to be successful. I desire to make that money. I desire to change the world. I desire to do something. And then number 3 happens, and you create an intention. I intend to be successful. I intend to have a business. I intend to do what I say. And number 4 is passion. Because passion is the activator that starts that whole process. Passion is what pushes you. Passion is what says, ooh, I just made $1 million. Don't nobody know that Mark does. I forgot. You know, he got 35 books out, y'all, so he probably does. And I ain't knocking that, because guess what? Each and every one of you was born rich.
That's right.
Each and every one of you was born rich.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Each and every one of you has everything you need right now to be a Bill Gates, to be a Steve Jobs. Each and every one of you right now could be a President Barack Obama.
That's right.
Each and every one of you was born with the exact same thing they had.
That's right.
But guess what they had that you don't use? They're 4 rules.
Oh.
What they really, 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 really wanted. A wish, a desire, an intention, and some passion. So what I'm going to talk about today is the understanding that there's something a little bit different about what I do. Most people, when they start to talk about success, they start talking about all of the things you need to do inside your business to make sure that your business is running. So I gave you a handout so y'all can get that. So you can know what it is. Because those 7 success factors will never work if you don't have the other piece that we're going to talk about today. You want to turn it on for me? Hold on 1 second for me.
Okay. Zoom in, yes. It's too wide. Zoom in, yes. No, zoom in.
While they're finishing that, Compton, tell me what your definition of success is.
Doing things you want to do in life and feeling good about things you've done.
Okay. Denise?
My definition of success has to do with setting goals for myself and then attaining those goals and evaluating myself against my goals.
Could you repeat
So
those?
he said repeat that.
No, for you, can you, because you're on the microphone.
Okay. I want you to repeat it again.
My
Definition of success.
encompasses setting goals for myself and then working to attain those goals. For example, I had the goal to get my PhD and I got my PhD. I had the goal to get my postdoc. I got my postdoc. I had the goal to be a writer. I wrote a book and it came out in Beijing. I had the goal to do certain things and then I just accomplished it.
So what she said, remember the 4? Okay, somebody tell me what the 4 are. Anyone?
Having a wish.
Having a wish, having a desire, passion, and somebody said it in the back. Intention. All of those things that she just described started with a thought. She thought about getting her doctorate. She thought about getting her postdoc. And then she started getting the desire and the intention and the passion. Because the passion came from being able to visualize the completion. So what I want to talk to you guys about, well, before I do that, I got to ask you to suspend your disbelief. You know how when you go to the movies and you walk in the movies and you sit down and for the next couple of hours, you're in a space of disbelief. Because a lot of times in movies they have things happen that we know just really doesn't seem to happen in real life. Yes?
Yes.
So what I'm going to talk to you about is going to challenge some of your beliefs. It's going to ask you to suspend your belief systems of what is possible. How many people in here would like to have an exceptional, extraordinary life and business?
I would.
I would.
Yes.
Okay. Then somebody in here give me the definition of an exception.
35 purpose.
Extra.
Say it again.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Anybody? What's the definition of exception?
Unique.
You
Better than
read,
the
Arnell?
average. Much better than the average.
Much better than the average. Would you say that most people in here, except for Mark, I'm going to pick on you today, live the average life?
Yes.
Yes, yes?
Yes. They don't tap into their brain power.
See, she just gave me a commercial, Brain Power Consulting, standing here, thank you very much. What I'm trying to get you to do is to ignite the power of your mind. So I need you to suspend the disbelief, because what we're talking about is the possibility of the impossible. See, what we live our lives in is the probable. You're probably going to have a normal life. Yes? You're probably going to live pretty average. That's the probable. It's a 99% possibility that I'm going to probably live like everybody else. Everybody understand that? So, would you say that living like Will and Jada Smith is more likely impossible or more likely improbable? Improbable, right? You probably are not going to do that, at least that's what you believe. Which is why I ask you to suspend your disbelief. Let's talk about what's in here and what's in here. Those are what allows you to have the success you're looking for. How many of you have heard the saying, as you think, so shall you be?
Yes.
Do you think that that's just a saying?
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Absolutely is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you have a business today, and you believe, and believe, and believe that it's hard to make money, how likely is it for you to be successful?
Hard.
Very low.
Very hard.
The reason I put this up here is because I want you to start thinking. Your mind reads. It can do more than one thing. So I'm talking to your subconscious while your conscious is looking at this. Okay? So when you say, well, she's not reading that, I'm not reading it on purpose. You're reading it. Why should I read it?
You already know this.
Understand that. So if you work those long hours that small business people believe that we must do, are you getting the success that you feel like you should as a result of those long hours? Anybody? I see you shaking your head. Are you getting the success that you feel you should as a result of long hours?
I don't do that anymore. I work smart, not hard.
I want you to hear the word she said. She works smarter. What part of you is working smarter?
Well, you know what? I sat down and I wrote goals for myself of what kind of job I wanted after 7 years of doing that. And once I actualized that, within a couple of weeks, I had the exact job that had every one of those components that I had listed out in it. So I am working in my dream job right now.
Yes, yes. That's what's known as creating the vision of your life. Want to change it? Here's what we talk about. Remember I said a wish,
A wish.
Desire.
Desire.
Passion.
Passion is last.
we're missing something in there.
Intention.
Because an intention without attention is just a dream. So we need to make sure that we add attention to the intention. So when you're making that list, I want you to hear it in your head. Because that is your subconscious listening to your conscious, telling you what you need. The methods that I'm using are called neuro-linguistic programming. And what we're talking about is implanting